Ever since I started watching One Piece and ever since Sanji was ever introduced, there was one question in my head that kept me bugging off. It's that, is Sanji a pervert or a gentleman? Because most of the time I've seen him as pervert, and I finally came to a conclusion that he is a pervert. For those who haven't seen One Piece or never heard of Sanji, I have one thing to say. Please leave this video, watch One Piece, then come back. For those who watched One Piece from Reels on Instagram and judge him that he is a pervert, I 100% agree with you, my friend. And for those who don't know who is Sanji, let me explain. He is a cook in the Straw Hat crew, which is a pirate crew led by the main protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy. He is a cook and the left-hand man of Luffy. And now I'm going to explain why he is a pervert. First off, as we saw in his debut, that he is a man who hates people wasting food and acts as a humble man in front of women. But that's only the start of the debut. Later on the series, as he progresses, he gets worse. Right on Skypiea arc, when Nami was finding her, you know, that motorcycle thing, she said to Sanji to hold her. And yeah, Sanji? Bro just had love hearts on his eyes and hold Nami, which later she hit him and got hurt, but bro considered it as a love tap. This man just can't accept the fact that Nami hates him. And yeah, on the Alabasta arc, when the crew left Luffy and went to the kingdom to stop the war, and the people who were there was Zoro, Usopp, Nami, Vivian, that camel riding a huge crab. Then Nami says, "Can't this go faster?" And Chopper says that she needs to do a dance, and the moment you know what she did next, those who watched One Piece. Sanji and that camel was looking straight at it. I mean, get that looks, attractive, but at least try not be a creep. Then, after the time skip, you see this guy on Fishman arc where he sees mermaids and has nosebleeds so severe that he needed blood. And bro literally said to Chopper that his dream was to find the all blue, but bro, those who have seen One Piece know how big the pool of blood was in Fishman arc. And let's go before that. In Thriller Bark arc, when Sanji found out Absalom was trying to get married with Nami, he revealed that he ate the Sukasuk fruit, a devil fruit that makes a person invisible. And bro Sanji was so mad because he knew about the devil fruit that makes people invisible. And guess what he said? He wanted to see women taking bath. And as the series progresses, he gets worse and worse. I mean, there was one time in the manga, in the SBS section, where a person asks Oda that why doesn't Sanji's eyes turned into hearts whenever he sees Reiju? I mean, bro, I don't know what was happening to that person who said that question, but bro, it proves that he's such a pervert that fans thinks that whenever he sees his blood sister, he'd fall in love. Now, as for my final point, a hypothetical question. Imagine Sanji got married with, let's say, Nami, and they're going on a honeymoon and a girl disrespected her, and as far how canon shows Sanji, it's pretty much likely he'll ignore that girl and would go on. And of course, a man who avoids conflict is a man who tolerates disrespect. And as for his chivalry, I feel like it's kind of, excuse, just see woman. I know Zeph told him to not hit woman, but bro, at least try not be creep. Today we're going to see who will win in a fight between Bioa Hancock and Nico Robin. So over a week ago, I posted a vote on my community tab, my Instagram account, my X account, and in my Reddit as well. Well, sadly, nobody did participate, but those who did shout out to you. Okay, let's see who I gave shout out to. Okay, the first account goes by the name of mid.marzouk Muntasir, who gave a vote on my community tab, and the next one is Lil Samua, the next one is o.sdeeth.o, and Maipra7 Hamhoon. These three people voted for Hancock. I really appreciate for participating in the vote, so if you're watching this video, thank you. Now we will look who will win in a fight between Hancock and Robin. First of Hancock, let's see what she has. She has the Love fruit. All three hockeys, which are Observation Hockey, Armament Hockey, and Conqueror Hockey. If you don't know what hockey, brother, please go watch One Piece and come back after the time skip. And her speed is high, meaning she can blitz through opponents. Her endurance are also high, since in the Marineford arc we could clearly she can fight in a battle without worn out. Her strength is also high, because as we can see in the Marineford arc, she was able to break Pacifistas with just her feet, though she kinda wear heels. So I think that's why they break, because the lower the surface area, the higher the pressure. Either she's incredibly powerful. As for her IQ, most probably high, because she's the Empress of Amazon Lily. Her battle IQ is kind of high, but she's still over-reliant on her devil fruit a bit too much. Now let's see Robin what she has. She has the flower fruit. Her speed is also high, but also higher than Hancock, because remember, she was running away from the world government for 20 years. Her endurance are surprisingly really low, because remember in the thriller Bark arc? She could carry Frankie for only few seconds. Her strength is absolutely dangerous, because before the time skip, she was able to break people's bones. And after training with Dragon and learning fishman karate, she is stronger than an average fishman. To put that on perspective, an average fishman is 10 times stronger than an average human, meaning she might be stronger than Hancock and maybe also faster. Now, as for Robin's IQ is absolutely genius level tier. She had O'Hara scholar training, she knew how to escape from human traffickers, and even Admiral Aokiji. Her battle IQ is also high because she can break people's bones in the weakest spot. She can combine her devil fruit with fishman karate, as we saw in Wano. Now, as for the fight, Hancock might use her love beam at Robin, but it won't work, because the love beam only works when someone has admiration or, what kind of thoughts in the person's mind, and Robin, as far as canon shows, she isn't going to admire Hancock. Well then, of course, Hancock will use her slave arrow that won't also work since Robin could run fast as possible. Then Hancock uses perfume femur, which is already useless because Robin can make a clone of herself and trap her with her flower fruit. And Hancock has one option using Conqueror Hockey, but Robin is also not a weak-willed, so the worst thing could happen is a bit of stumble that does, however, affects her flower fruit, causing the limbs to disappear. Hancock could use observation hockey, but as you know, she is an egotistical woman. So she does pose in a fight looking down at everyone. So then Robin could use her flower fruit to, what happens next. Meaning Robin wins, and I know most people might argue that it was unfair. Hancock should have won. But here's the thing, it wasn't who is stronger, it was who would win in a fight. And Hancock doesn't take fights seriously. She looks down on everyone while Robin takes it seriously. Anyways, if you guys think it was unfair, Aizen's dad. So who's the mom? Using the standard height formula, dad's height plus mom's height plus 13 divided by 2 equals son's height, with Aizen at 186 centimeters and Shunsui at 192, Aizen's mom calculates to 167 centimeters, or 5'6". Eliminating Unohana, Hikifune, and unseen characters leaves one clear answer: Senjumaru. Even though Senjumaru is older, Shinigami age via a 2:15 bio-to-actual ratio, like Renji being biologically 20 at 150 years old. Factoring in Reishi aging, Aizen's bio age of 33 equals 495 actual years. Shunsui at bio 43 equals 600 actual years, and Senjumaru is around 2,000 years old. Subtracting Aizen's age proves both Shunsui at 105 and Senjumaru at 1,505 were adults when Aizen was born. Blame Kubo for the crazy Shinigami math. How did they meet? Shunsui and Senjumaru wear matching wedding-style attire, and Squad Zero ignores Central 46 rules, letting her visit Serite whenever she wanted. Old Man Yama, Unohana, and Ukitake all secretly knew. Unohana delivered Aizen, explaining why she spotted his fake body in Soul Society, and stayed calm without using Bankai. Shunsui and Ukitake didn't execute him as he fled Soul Society. Yamamoto never used Bankai against Aizen in fake Karakura Town despite wanting Rukia executed for less, and Senjumaru defended him in Thousand-Year Blood War, saying, Aizen is evil, but Yuach is worse. This answers every major mystery: how Aizen knew about the Oken, why he wouldn't join Yuach to protect his parents, why Shunsui freed him, and why he wanted to overthrow the Soul King to free his mom from Squad Zero. It even explains why Ichigo felt loneliness in Aizen's blade. Shunsui was tied up with squad duties and Senjumaru was locked in the royal palace, leaving Aizen completely isolated. If you want more theories, subscribe on YouTube or follow on Instagram, X, and Reddit, and let me know your thoughts.